Hi guys, I feel like I haven't posted on here forever. Yeah, sorry. It's been a month. I've been super busy with college, running, lots of stuff. But I promised now I'll be more consistent. But first things first, look at my hair. Yeah, I cut it. It's like really cool. It looks really short though when I put it up for running. Like it looks like that. So weird. But yeah, I cut it. Anyway. I've been back because if you don't follow my other channel, please do. That'll be down below. All my other social medias, and please give this video a thumbs up if you want more like it. Also comment down below if you want more videos like this. Please subscribe if you have not done so already, and also subscribe to my other channel like I said. But like I said, I posted on my other channel that I had COVID, and that's why I hadn't posted in a while, because I've recently just been trying to get back to running, and I've only just sort of now finally got back to where I was. So that's why I thought this video would be perfect about how I recovered from COVID and got back to where I was before I got COVID, basically. So the first thing I did was I basically I didn't run for like a full-on week after I was negative from COVID. I basically just, because I was so skinny, I didn't eat anything, I felt so ill. I just sort of was eating not healthy, just trying to eat, keep stuff down, just trying to like just get used to living normally again. And then a week after, I basically went for walks with my mum, went to the park once, then we went to Sainsbury's and stuff, and that actually was hard. The park wasn't, but when we went in Sainsbury's, I remember having to literally walk out within 5 minutes because it was really crowded. I remember feeling very paranoid because you feel like you'll feel better once you've had it. No, you feel more paranoid. You're thinking, oh my god, if I get it again, it'll be worse. Oh my god, I don't want to get it again. It was horrible. Like, you're thinking, oh my god, I want to get it again. But I was paranoid, but also the fact that I felt so sick wearing my mask. I had not worn my mask for ages. I'd not been out of the house for ages. And all of a sudden, it was like, oh my god, I feel like I'm going to die. I could not breathe. I'm out of breath. I was usually dying. I remember that was really hard. But for about 2 weeks, I just kept walking and it became easier. I'd be able to put my mask on. And then I did a light jog. My mum was on her bike and I was running around, and we did that on Sunday, and that was quite hard to begin with because I couldn't really breathe, but it got better once I got used to doing it a couple of times. And then I can't remember, I think a couple of weeks after that, my mum talked to my coach Pat and said I'm still not coming back because I didn't think I was ready to run in a group, but he gave me a session to do. I remember those were quite hard, and did that for a couple of weeks, and then I went back to training. I remember the first session I did was 800s, 800s, and I was dying. I only had to do 2, but I was still dying. I remember my lungs just felt like there was something weighing down on them, and I was just like, I felt so sad because I was like, everyone's so much faster than me. But I did feel better knowing that I wasn't the only person who had it in my group, so that did help. But I went back to training for a couple of weeks. I didn't start to improve, so that was annoying me. And then my mum said, why don't you go back to gym? And I said, I don't want to run a treadmill yet because I don't think I'll be able to do it. And she said, why don't you go and cross train on like Tuesdays and that. I did that, and that actually did help because I did start to feel better during training sessions. And she said, yeah, it's getting more fitness in you. And then when it got easier during training and easier during Tuesday, I went back on my Thursday gym sessions. I started at 1k, and then when that got easier, I went to 2k, and then 3k, and then 4k, and now currently I'm at 5k, but I may move it up next week to 5.5k because that's actually starting to become a bit easier. And then we got into February. I still wasn't doing park run because that was really hard, so we just sort of did a Sunday session with my mum on the bike. But then when I started to improve even more, my mum finally said the final step, and she said, I think it's time we go back to parkrun. And at first it was really hard. Like, I wasn't doing good times, but I just knew I was getting miles on my legs. But now I'm getting closer to my PB. I was second girl home and 14th place. That was yesterday. But parkrun was probably the one that took the longest, just because it's 5k and you can't stop, and it's been timed as well, and it goes on your record. So that was a bit funny. I do remember when I first did my first session back at the Para Development Academy, that everyone else did 1,000 and I did 600, and I felt really like rubbish because I just saw them running and I felt really bad. But my coach for the Para Development Academy, Dean, said, well, you're gonna feel worse than them because you've had COVID, like, don't the effect. But when I went back last week Sunday, I felt much better and I was keeping up with him much more. And also, although my session still got cut short because I am younger than him, that's probably why, I felt a lot better. So yeah. But yeah, it took me a while to come back. But yeah, that's basically how it happened. It started as a walk, and then I did one little jog during the week, which was the one I looked most forward to. It was my favourite day during the week. So weird. And then I had a couple of training sessions a week I would do by myself, which was quite hard training by yourself without anyone to like really pace you. And then I basically then went back to training. That was quite hard, but then once that was better, I went back to my gym sessions and then finally added on parkrun. So it was a very long process, but I'm glad I did it that way because I feel like it did help. But yeah, that's how I generally came back from having COVID. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Comment down below if you want more videos about this, or even like a full-on story of how I got COVID and how like I got over it and stuff. And I'll see you guys all next week, I promise. Okay, bye.